Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into one of the strangest and most fascinating aspects of human existence, sleep. Comedian Mike Birbiglia had a serious sleep issue. Not falling asleep, but staying safe while doing it. One night in a hotel, he dreamed that a missile was headed straight for him. In his sleep, he reacted by leaping out of his bed, right through a closed second-floor window. Unfortunately, this wasn't just a dream. The result? 33 stitches and a trip to a sleep specialist. These days, he sleeps zipped up in a mummy bag for protection. What's the takeaway? Sleep isn't just a time when your brain shuts down. Far from it. Sleep is actually another state of consciousness, and only recently have scientists begun to truly explore its depths. Why we sleep, what happens in our brains while we do, and what occurs when we can't. And when it comes to dreams, well, things can get pretty weird. Like a mix of Sigmund Freud's theories and a Neil Gaiman story. Even though you might feel completely unaware of the world when you sleep, your brain remains somewhat alert. And much like Mike Birbiglia's hotel window, this subtle awareness can sometimes lead to unexpected consequences. But don't worry, I'm here to be your guide through this fascinating state of consciousness. You're about to learn some amazing things about the human mind, including your own. And hopefully when we're done, you won't need any stitches. Technically, sleep is a periodic, natural, and reversible state of near total unconsciousness. This makes it different from hibernation, comas, or being under anesthesia. We spend about a third of our lives asleep, and while we know it's essential for survival, scientists still don't fully understand why. One reason might be that sleep helps our bodies repair themselves, allowing neurons and cells to recover. It also plays a crucial role in growth, since the pituitary gland releases growth hormones primarily during sleep. One reason babies sleep so much. Sleep also benefits our mental functions by improving memory, processing daily experiences, and even boosting creativity. While the exact reasons for sleep remain unclear, advances in technology have given us great insight into how sleep works. And for that, we can thank 8-year-old Armen Asarinsky. In the early 1950s in Chicago, Armen's father, Eugene Asarinsky, was testing out an electroencephalograph EEG machine to study brain activity during sleep. He attached electrodes to his son's head and watched as the machine registered unexpected spikes in brainwave activity. At first, he thought the machine was broken, but he had actually discovered a sleep phase we now call REM, rapid eye movement sleep. This stage, where the brain is incredibly active while the body remains still, was a groundbreaking discovery in sleep science. Along with his colleague Nathaniel Kleitman, Asarinsky paved the way for modern sleep research. Since then, scientists have identified 4 distinct sleep stages, each characterized by unique brainwave patterns. When you first go to bed, your brain is still producing awake hormones like cortisol. As night falls, your pineal gland releases melatonin, making you feel sleepy. Initially, your brain emits alpha waves, relaxed but still awake. When you finally drift off, your brain transitions into non-rapid eye movement stage 1, NREM1, marked by irregular waves. This is where you might experience hypnagogic sensations, those weird falling dreams that make you jerk awake. As you move into NREM2, your brain produces rapid bursts of activity called sleep spindles. You're now asleep but still easily woken up. NREM3 follows, where slow delta waves dominate. Brief and fragmented dreams can occur in these first 3 stages, but the real magic happens in REM sleep. REM sleep is when vivid dreams occur. Your brain is wildly active, but your body is paralyzed, except for your eyes. This cycle repeats every 90 minutes throughout the night. Clearly, sleep is crucial. A lack of it can have devastating effects on mood, cognitive function, and overall health. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to depression, weight gain due to hormone imbalances, immune system suppression, and slower reaction times, which is why drowsy driving is so dangerous. While occasional sleepless nights are normal, some people suffer from severe sleep disorders. Insomnia prevents people from falling or staying asleep, while narcolepsy causes sudden, uncontrollable sleep attacks, making everyday activities like driving or even eating risky. Narcolepsy can be caused by a deficiency in hypocretin, a neurotransmitter responsible for wakefulness, or in rarer cases, brain trauma or infections. Then there's sleep apnea, where breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, waking the person up throughout the night. Mike Birbiglia, however, was diagnosed with REM sleep behavior disorder, a condition where the paralysis during REM sleep fails, causing people to physically act out their dreams. Scientists believe dopamine deficiencies might be involved. Another condition, night terrors, involves intense panic episodes during NREM3 sleep. Unlike nightmares, which happen during REM, night terrors involve screaming, thrashing, and rapid breathing, but the person rarely remembers them. They're most common in young children and can be triggered by stress, fatigue, or unfamiliar environments. But oh, what dreams may come. One night you might find yourself running naked through a crowded street, your teeth falling out, while a centaur version of Matt Damon chases you. Then you wake up, heart racing, wondering, what just happened? Welcome to the world of dreams. Dreams can be surreal, emotional, and sometimes utterly bizarre, like a collaboration between David Lynch, Terry Gilliam, and Tim Burton. The average person spends about 6 years of their life dreaming, and while some dreams are completely nonsensical, others simply rehash what happened that day. For example, if you spent hours playing Tetris, you might dream of falling blocks. If you experience trauma, your brain might generate nightmares as a way to process fear. Our subconscious is constantly taking in more information than we realize, so even minor sounds or smells can find their way into our dreams. But why do we dream? Scientists have a few theories. One idea, based on Freud's work, suggests that dreams are a form of wish fulfillment, where our subconscious disguises deep desires in symbolic ways. However, since you can interpret a dream any way you want, this theory has largely been dismissed. A more widely accepted theory is that dreams help us process and store memories, reinforcing what we've learned throughout the day. Studies show that people remember tasks better after a night of REM sleep. Another theory suggests that dreams help maintain neural pathways. Brain stimulation strengthens connections, which is why babies, whose brains are still developing, spend so much time in REM sleep. Others argue that dreams are simply our brain's way of making sense of random neural activity. This could explain why we sometimes have completely nonsensical dreams, like marrying a Matt Damon centaur and having a baby with banana fingers. While scientists still debate the true function of dreams, one thing is clear. REM sleep is essential for our mental and physical health. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had? See you next time.